Okay, everybody. So the time is finally here because I know that many of you have been waiting for me to post some bow videos. And right now I've just gotten around to filming them because there are some stuff like the Tewaza, certain katas that I wanted to get out first, certain technique review videos, before I got to the bow, since it is a little more advanced. Okay, so in all the segment views, what we're going to do, they're going to be between 3 and 5 minutes, and I'll be focusing on very thoroughly certain movements that we do with the bow. Okay, and that I'm pretty sure you guys won't have a nice looking bow like this at home, so you guys will have to grab, as I mentioned in the introduction video, your nice shiny broomsticks. Make sure you take off the sweeper, okay, because it might hit you and there's probably some dust on it, and yeah, you don't want that in your hair. Okay, so for the first video, just to have it nice and calm and tie in with my introduction to the bow videos that I'm gonna have put out for you guys, it's just gonna be certain stretches that you can do, okay? And when we're doing bow, we want to primarily stretch our wrists, and those in the BBM program, the Wednesday night classes, we have worked with bows and we always do wrist stretches before. But we shouldn't only stop there. We should stretch our elbows a little bit, just tweaking around, making sure the ligaments are nice and loose, and your shoulders as well. This is very important to, especially when we're doing strikes and everything like that, to stretch out our shoulders. So I'm just going to be showing you guys some easy stretches that you guys can do to warm up before you get into your bow training, okay? So we'll start with the easy ones, the wrist, and I'm gonna go with the ones that you guys already know and have done in the BBM plenty of times, which is grabbing your bow right in the middle, and you're simply going to grasp it tight and twist it all the way until you feel the stretch, but make sure you're holding tight. Okay? You should hold this for 10 to 12 seconds, and then you'll twist it the other way. This one here I like because you can just rest it on the floor and continue to stretch like that. Okay? Make sure you're holding tight. We usually do it twice each, so you guys can flip it the other way, hold the stretch there, flip it the other way, hold the stretch there, and wiggle that hand around, make it nice and floppy, and then your ligament should be nice and stretched. And then you guys go to the other hand, and you do your same thing. Okay? Hold your stretch, make sure that you're holding the bow tight, and that you're going as far as you can so you can feel that stretch. Okay? And you go the other way. When I really like, just leave it on the floor. You can stretch it out that way. Again, I'm going to repeat it a lot when we're doing the stretches for here. You hold it tight. Okay? So make sure your first one you should hold between 10 to 15 seconds, and your second one you can hold for less time, usually 7 to 10 seconds. Okay? You roll that wrist out, nice and floppy, and then your ligaments should be nice and smooth. Okay? That's why we stretch those out. Alright, we can do another one that you guys like to do. Okay? Put your bow on the ground, your hands in, right to your chest, and then you twist them down, keeping your hands together. Okay? And this one's more of a stretch right here, right there, that you guys won't be facing too much when you're twisting it that way, as you're twisting this side and this side. Okay? You can also go for this one here, fingers together, and pushing tight, try and making both ends of the wrists to touch each other. Okay? That's another good one right there. Once your wrists are all nice and loosened out, the elbow, all you really need to do to focus on is just by twisting your arm a certain way to feel a stretch on this side and on this side. That's all you really have to do. So what I like to do is face my back of the fist like this, and then I twist like that. Keep it close to you so that you won't feel it too much in your shoulder. Okay? And you guys can flick it out that way as well, just to flex the elbow. And this side too. Make sure it's close to you, or else you'll feel some of it in your shoulder. But you should feel a good stretch in your elbow right here. Okay? Easiest thing you can do also, guys, is just roll your arms like this for your elbows. Okay, your shoulders, a good one is just hands up like this, okay, and swinging your arms forward and backward. Okay, those are some very good stretches for you guys to get warmed up in your before you start your bow. Okay, and even though you guys will favor your right hand or your left hand, you guys should be stretching both the same amount equally, because you should always be practicing your bow with both hands. Okay, so there's my introduction for the bow. Many of your next videos I'm going to be filming right after this one. You guys can keep coming back to this video so that you can see the stretches. You can do them with me, follow along for the stretches that I'm doing. And there's your little introduction, your stretching video, and keep an eye out for your next bow videos.